Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. So in today's video I will give you what is, in my opinion, the best tip and the best tool to be efficient in gold farming and gold making with flipping items at the auction house. So I think I'm gonna make a lot of people angry with sharing this technique, even if I know that already plenty of people made some videos about this tool. But still, I think if you guys want to start flipping items, and if you don't really have a good knowledge of which items are actually worth or not flipping, well, I think this tool might be the best one. Before I start, I will just say one more time that soon, when I will have a little bit more time, I will make a complete guide of what are the main steps, in my opinion, to become efficient and make a lot of gold in World of Warcraft. And after that I will make a series of videos for each expansion explaining what are the items you want to farm, you want to craft, you want to flip, and I will do that for each expansion. So just to let you know, guys, that these are my plans. It's just that I have a full-time job, so I cannot do too many things at the same time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to make this guide. Okay, and before I show you the tool, I just want to mention that for this specific tool, you don't even need to be actually playing. You don't need to be logged in. So I will explain why and how during the video. But really, this is something you can use while you are on your phone, while you are on your computer, and you don't need to actually play the game while you are using this this tool. So this is why this is such an interesting tool, and I will explain in a couple of minutes how you can best use it. So let's jump into it. The website I want to talk about today is the Undermine Journal. So you might be already aware of this website because it's pretty popular and it has been out there for a long time. But yeah, I really want to talk about all the different features from this website. So for whether the European region or the US region, you will be able to have some information on the auction house of each different realm. So then you just need to go and choose to select the realm you want to get some information on, and it will really provide you all the different information regarding the auction house. And what I want to talk about in this video is really this specific category called the deals unusual. So this is the first section on the top of the list. So when you click on this list, you will be able to get some information on all the different items that are currently selling for a really cheap price on this realm. And as you can see, there are all the different type of items. So you have first the rare and epic armor and weapons, so it's one of the best category to always check. You also have all the uncommon armor weapons, so the greens. You then have the crafted armor and weapons, the one with bonuses, basically the ones from BFA and legions. Then you also have the common junk armor weapons. So these ones are really not useful unless you are playing on the RP realms, but otherwise I won't recommend you to actually try to flip any of these items. Then you have the uncommon recipes, a very interesting category as well, because you will find interesting plants and recipes such as the ones from the Burning Crusade, the one that has been removed from the game, and it's always a good way to make a lot of goals because people will buy these recipes to then craft the items. You also have the common recipes, also really interesting, and you should always check this category as well. The dropped consumables, this one can be interesting. You have certain items such as right now the Medallion of the Legion. You also have some other toys. You have the dices, for instance, and yeah, it can have some interesting items, so you should also check this one. The trade goods. Here, mostly what will be interesting is actually these archaeologic fragments, especially the Tolvir one is the best one. And then you also have a couple more items that can be interesting to flip. One of the best category and section is the companion deals. So in this one you will have all the different pets and also the different mounts. So this is really the best one because, as you might be aware, pets are a really good way to make some gold by flipping, because you can buy them on another realm and then you can just learn it and buy it on another realm. So it's really easy to make a lot of gold by flipping pets. And also the mounts, it's always good to keep an eye, especially if someone at the moment is selling mount for a really low price. You will be able to sell it and then buy it and then sell it for way more. And finally you have this last section. Not really interesting, but still you can sometimes have interesting toys, interesting quest items such as the battered eat. So yeah, you can also check this category. So what is really great about this website is the fact that according to the profit you will make from buying this item. So for instance, here as you can see, they will take into account the current price that is that the item is being sold at, and then it will also make the calculation according to the regional market value and also to the min price on your realm. So this category is really regional, and this one is for your realm, and then it will select the best items and always put them on the top of the list. So here as you can see, all these items are the ones that have the best chance to provide you with profit. So really it's in the right order. These are the best items you can buy at the moment. So it's the same for all different sections, so even plants, even materials, and even mounts and pets. So this is, I think, like the best way for you if you don't really know the value of the items, and if you don't really know what items can actually be interesting or not. You don't really need to have this type of knowledge, because yeah, these items will be automatically selected and put on the top of the list. So one thing I just want to warn you about is actually sometimes the fake value of certain items. So here, as you can see, this one is not, because it's a very interesting one, but sometimes some of these items can have a fake value. And for that, you will need to have a little bit of knowledge in order to avoid, buying some of these items and then try to sell them back, but realizing after a couple of weeks that the value is completely, fake. So it will require you to have a little bit of knowledge. But one other feature you will be able to use in order to try to avoid buying this type of fake value items is actually just by clicking on the item in the list, and then you will arrive on this other page where you will have some information on this specific item and on the price and the availability of this item on your realm, but also in all over European realms, so in the region. So I think it's a good way to know if an item is actually being put it on the list with a fake value or not, because you will be able to see and to compare, for instance, what is the quantity and what is the average price on all other European realms and on the realm you are playing on. And you will be able also to see the quantity and the price for the past month, and sometimes even for the past year on your realm. And you will also be able to do the same, but for all the different regional realms. So for instance, here you can really see that this item is on average pretty expensive, so you can realize pretty quickly that it's not a fake value for this item. But for others, you will quickly realize that okay, this item is actually being sold everywhere else for way less, so this is not an interesting item to buy. The last feature I want to talk about is actually if you want to hunt for one specific item. So sometimes it can be like, for instance, an item that has been removed from the game and that you're actually looking for to use, or also because you want to flip it on your realm, or maybe a super rare item, so as the items that you can drop from Uldaman, or other items. So what you will be able to do is actually look for the specific item on all the different realms from your region. So here I selected this one, and it will give you again the quantity on all the different realms. And what is more even more interesting is actually that here with this graph, the current regional prices, you will be able to see on what realms it's being sold for a very very low price. So here, as you can see on this realm, it's only 5,000 gold, so it's really cheap. What you can do then really depends on your strategy. You can either decide to sell some pets, for instance, on this realm, then reset the market, make a lot of profits with selling these different items back at the auction house, and then decide to, for instance, buy more expensive items and sell them back on your initial realm, or maybe use this gold at the black market auction house from this realm. It really depends on what you are planning to do, but if you want to hunt for specific items, and if you want also to start investing in a new realm, well, this is a good way to know on which realm you should start making golds, and yeah, where you will be able to find all these different items for a very low price. So I think this is also an interesting feature, and you should definitely, if you are looking for a specific item, you should definitely check this. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. As I mentioned it at the beginning of this video, I will make other guides on gold making, gold farming, and also flipping methods. But yeah, if you liked the video, and if you like my other videos, please don't hesitate to subscribe and also put a like. It will always help me grow a little bit more. And yeah guys, I will see you in the next video, and I wish you a good weekend. Bye.